Today I'm sharing the blueprint on how to go from 0 leads to 100 leads per month. So effectively, how to go from starting your business from scratch into getting to 100 leads per month. Now, it's important to understand that whenever I say leads, I am really trying to emphasize the fact that we're talking about conversations. I'm not necessarily saying get the name, the email, and the phone number, or a combination of the three. What I am looking for is actual conversation. Because really think about it, what is a lead? Well, a lead is an individual that you want to have conversations with that ultimately helps you buy a home or sell a home. That's what you're after. So this whole getting 1,000 leads for the sake of having 1,000 leads just isn't going to cut it. That's just a great way for you to be frustrated and incur some additional costs that you don't need. So let's get those 100 conversations, aka leads, under our belt. Now, in order to make it more tangible, let's break it down into days. For the sake of this example today, we're actually going to use business days. So we're going to use 20 days. So we're going to divide 100 by 20 days, and that means it's 5 contacts, 5 conversations, 5 leads that we need to cultivate. Now here's the thing, I could easily say run a price drop ad or a just listed ad, spend $20 a day, and then boom, you have 5 to 10 people to speak to every single day. I could easily say that, but we're not gonna go there, because understand that whenever you're running ads, these are people that are gonna give you their name, they're gonna give you their email, but they're not all going to return your call. In fact, not all of them are gonna give you their real information. So this doesn't really count as a conversation. And not only that, that's a disservice to you, because I understand that if you're starting out your business or are revamping it, you might not have $600 in the bank to spend every single month. I fully acknowledge that. And here's the thing, you don't even need that. So to be extremely conservative and give you realistic scenarios, things that are happening this very second with the agents that I presently work with, let's get to something that you can actually use and benefit. So what I'm going to ask you is to run a Facebook ad campaign for $5 a day, aka $150 altogether in your business for that month. And for those $5 a day, I guarantee you that you're going to have at least one person that you're going to speak to every single day. So remember, we need to get to 5 conversations per day. The Facebook ad strategy, I'm only going to allocate one of those contacts, one of those conversations to that particular strategy. The next strategy that you're going to deploy in tandem with this is organic posting on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Because regardless of how you feel about social media is the amplifier. Social media is a great way to connect with your sphere and your intermediate circle that you can instantly plug into for business. So try this post on for size. If you were offered $25,000 over what you thought your home was worth, would you sell? And you're gonna be surprised the amount of people that comment. You're gonna have people commenting, well, I don't own a home, but I would like to. Well, there's a buyer lead. You're gonna have people say, heck no, I would never sell. Well, you at least know that they are now homeowners. And then you're gonna have some smart aleck people that are gonna say it'd have to be $50,000. Well, if they need $50,000 more, that's a negotiation if I've ever heard one. So then you can have that conversation. These types of posts, along with many others, can be found on Describe, which is the software company that I'm a part owner in that has a ton of templates just like these that are designed to get you engagement and designed to prospect for you. So I'll make sure that I link up the free trial down below, but regardless if you use Describe or not, you need to make posts just like these. You need to make these types of posts that are designed to create engagement and to prospect for you. There's a lot of different benefits that social media can bring you. You just might not be tapping into all of them. And if you make posts like these consistently, I guarantee you that you're gonna at least have one additional conversation every single day as a result of these conversations. So now let's do one quick reset. We're looking for 5 conversations, and the Facebook ad strategy is gonna bring you one, and this organic posting is gonna bring you a second one. So now we only need to get 3 more. And the third strategy that we're gonna use is the direct reach out. Now we're gonna be proactive. Now we're gonna actively prospect those individuals that are within our sphere. This means social media, this means email marketing, this means text marketing, this means calling, this means reaching out to them, however you can get a hold of individuals that you know. Now understand that if you go down the cold calling strategy, You're going to be cold calling for a while in order to get some contacts, but it is a contact sport. There's going to be that element of repetition action that ultimately pays off. So cold calling, although it's not my preferred strategy of reaching out to individuals because I have to make a lot of cold calls, it is effective. Now, personally, to do this direct reach out, I would recommend social media. I would recommend starting on Facebook because that is your warmest audience. These are the people that you already know, that their family, their friends, their friends of friends. You have that familiarity and they have that familiarity with you. And the second social media that I would do this direct outreach with would be Instagram, because I have a lot of friends there, and I also have a newer community because of the hashtag strategy, which brings people into your world. And then the third social media platform that I would use would be LinkedIn, because I have a lot of information from LinkedIn users. Number one, LinkedIn users typically have a higher level of income. That's pretty beneficial to know. And then number two, I have the benefit of seeing where the individuals work that I'm doing this outreach for. So if you combine all of those active ways of doing direct reach out, I guarantee you that you're gonna have at least 2 individuals to have a conversation with. If you cannot get at least 2 individuals to have a conversation with, it just means you're not doing enough. It just is. So now we're up to 4 conversations. Now we need to get 5 in order to get to that 100 lead mark, that 100 conversation mark. And the fourth and final strategy is using Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace allows you to connect with people that are looking specifically for your product. This is very similar to Craigslist because people are actively going to Facebook Marketplace and looking for homes. So you need to be the person that's posting those homes so they can reach out to you directly. Now with this strategy, I go into extreme depth in this video right here. So I'm gonna invite you to check that out. And it is that strategy that's gonna form our 5th and final contact, our 5th and final conversation, our 5th and final lead that ultimately gets you to 100 leads per month. If you take consistent action, trust me, you're gonna get to that benchmark, and trust me that you're gonna be closing deals in no time.